doing?
Hi,
how you doing?
Good. 10 false. Does you have a driver's license, registration, insurance card?
Do you know you guys pulled me over in the same exact spot 3 days in a row?
Really?
3 days in a row.
I was unaware of that.
And now you're going to give me a warning, too. Let me guess, my license plate, right? The little thing on the bottom?
No, absolutely not.
What
Put
happened?
your blinker on when there was nowhere to turn.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. I'll be honest, I think if you go down the playlist of the videos that I've covered in the past, there were a lot of good videos and a lot of good lessons to be learned, but due to the algorithm of YouTube, some of them may have been overlooked. So what I'm doing, I'm replaying these videos. If you want to go to the original video where you see my full coverage, the links are down below in the description section. I'll also pin it in the comment section. I definitely hope you guys enjoy these videos that I covered previously. Let me know what you think down below.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. 10 false. Does you have a driver's license, registration, insurance card?
Do you know you guys pulled me over in the same exact spot 3 days in a row?
Really?
3 days in a row.
I was unaware of that.
And now you're going to give me a warning, too. Let me guess, my license plate, right? The little thing on the bottom?
No, absolutely not.
What
Put
happened?
your blinker on when there was nowhere to turn.
Well, that's because I saw you there, and I wanted to make sure you saw my blinker making
I
the
thought
left.
maybe you got nervous. So you saw
No,
something.
because yesterday he said we didn't use the blinker.
All right, I need to see your driver's license,
I
registration,
am nervous. I'm
insurance,
nervous
please.
and I'm
Thank you.
pissed off. That's
This
what
is
I am.
harassment.
It is
I hope you know that.
It is harassment. You
No, I
guys
don't
sit
even know
here.
you. Don't know you.
Well, you do know me because here's another guy here yesterday. 3 days in a row. Why would you both pull up on me like this? My son came to get surgery, man.
All right. I'm glad you got me on video because I have a video camera in the car too.
Yeah, but that's fine. So then you guys know that you did this 3 days in a row.
How would I know? I don't
Because
know
you got cameras.
I wasn't the officer that stopped
You got so is this your procedure?
Thank you.
Come on, man. Fucking disgusting. Is this your sergeant? I'd like to see your sergeant.
Do you have another insurance card?
Yeah, I'm sure I do. This isn't my car. It's my grandmother's. The officer ran it yesterday and it was fine.
Take that.
Hey, can I have your sergeant present, please? Please? 3 days in a row, you guys got on
do me a
camera.
favor, step out of the car.
He's asking for your sergeant.
Step out of the car.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Step out.
Are you kidding me right now? On what premise? On what premise? I'm being violated right now. My Fourth Amendment right is being violated right now. My Fourth Amendment right is being violated. You're in front of my son.
You're going to be placed under arrest.
For what? Resisting?
Yes, step out of the vehicle.
I'm resisting an arrest. That you're about to harass me now. Don't worry, you'll hear from my lawyer.
This is harassment.
Do I know you? Do I know you?
I don't care if you know me. I feel threatened.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Where's your three proofs of ID?
Oh, really? My proof's right here.
I need more. I need more. Where's your driver's license?
You know what?
I know my. Listen, I
know you're right. So I know you're an attorney. I know.
How do you know I'm not? How do you know I'm not?
Oh, you are? Do you have ID on you?
You have ID on you?
I do have ID. I'm in a mark.
3 days in a row. If you were pulled over in the same spot and harassed while your son had.
I don't know you.
I don't care if you know me.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't know you.
You work for us.
Is this your son? How old?
That is my son.
You're gonna do that? You're gonna do that right in front of your son?
First of all, my grandfather was a chief of police retired. My uncles are in the
I don't know who you are.
But you sitting there and harassing people as they're coming off the highway?
Where are you coming from?
Why do I have to answer your questions?
You don't.
Absolutely,
You
I
don't want to
don't.
answer? Don't answer.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind that you harass people. Yeah, you know what? Here's all of our stuff.
No, you find it.
What are you kidding me?
You find your insurance card.
You don't want to put me in handcuffs because I'm pissed off.
You find your insurance card.
You should be ashamed of yourself is what you should do. What do you got to meet your quota?
Yeah, quota.
Come on, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, really.
You should. Really? You should. You think I don't know my Fourth Amendment rights? You pull me out of my car and harass me right now? You out of your mind? What are you laughing at? It's not my car.
It is your car. You're driving it.
No, but it's not my car.
You are driving it.
It's not my car.
All the tickets for that are going to go to you.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I obviously get harassed every time I come up here by you guys. So where's your sergeant? That's what I want on the scene right now.
Unfortunately, you're not the dictator. You don't say what you
You're
want.
not a dictator either.
All
You
right,
work for
just
us.
shut your mouth before you get locked up. Yeah.
Do what he says. Do what he says, and we'll handle this. Don't you worry about it.
Very close.
I'm upset. Do you understand that?
I understand you're upset, but I don't know. You don't understand. I didn't know who you were before I stopped you. Okay, I didn't know you were stopped 2 times prior. It doesn't.
And you stopped him for putting his blinker on before we made the left.
Blinker on where there was nowhere to turn.
Because your officer said yesterday that I didn't do it. So the second I saw you, I put my blinker on.
To make sure it didn't happen again.
Well, thank you for not doing your job properly.
Oh, well. No.
Thank
they
you.
tell the situation, but you're getting all hyped up.
No, you weren't here when he pulled up.
Okay, well, you're
it's
getting
on
this.
camera.
You
It's on
probably would have
camera.
been on your way by now.
But I'm pissed off.
Okay.
3 days in a row.
So-
my son's
so-
having surgery, and I have to bring him back.
Tell him.
Bleeding.
Tell them that.
He did tell him that. He did tell him that. He did tell
And
him
you have
that.
cameras.
And he ignored me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He ignored us, and we told him that.
You're getting tough and aggressive because you're pissed off. But I can't get tough and aggressive. Exactly. Write me all the fake tickets you want.
I'm not gonna write you summons. I understand people don't like us, but I didn't know.
I respect you and I love it.
Listen,
3 days in a row, like I said, my uncle,
I didn't know
my
you were
cousin
stopped.
died on 9/11. He was a Port Authority
I know,
cop.
but you're not letting me speak.
Because I'm upset.
I know, but I
you
didn't
never had
know.
a bad day.
Didn't know. I understand. You had a bad day. No problem.
You understand? And then I have him bucking up. When the both of you are in uniform and you're both aggressive towards somebody,
Not aggressive to you.
that's aggravating. And it's assault because you have a gun. I have it recorded, sir. I have it recorded.
Because I have a gun.
And you're both in costume. Yes. Yes. Don't tell me I don't know the law. You're telling me, am I a lawyer?
We're in costumes. This is a uniform.
Yeah, but you're disrespecting it by
You didn't disrespect
by
anybody.
pulling out because I look nervous. I understand you have a job
No,
to
you
do.
put your signal on.
Because the past 2 days that you pulled me over, that was the gentleman's response. Officer, I'm sorry. I had a bad day. I had a bad day.
I'll take that.
I had a bad day. What I'm saying is practice a little more discretion with people sometimes, especially this boy here.
Well, he practiced discretion.
Now he got pissed off. He came up to me and threatened to put me in handcuffs.
You gotta understand.
You're not allowed to speak. There's no freedom of speech. And then you take my. That's true.
I give you a chance.
That's right. But then you take my 4th Amendment rights away and you pull me out of a vehicle
Because of the way you're acting.
because I'm pissed
Right? Are you
off.
hiding something? I don't know.
But then you become a
Right.
detective.
No. Yeah, I was a detective. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But now you're not. Now you're in
I
uniform.
just came out of detective bureau.
But now you're in uniform, sir.
Right? My job is to find out what you're doing and why you're doing it.
I'm leaving the
And
doctor's
what you're
office
doing
with my son, and
You have a good day.
I didn't do anything
All right,
wrong.
take care.
I will.
All right, this is another Hanover. This is a different one. Very well. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, sure.
Your name?
Yeah, I'll give you a business card.
What's your name?
Haynes.
Haynes. Okay.
Okay. I can't have you sitting out here for safety reasons. God forbid somebody swerves over and hits you.
Don't be stupid. You're about the 8th one that showed up. All your buddies have already been out here. All the state troopers have already been out here. I'm fine to be here.
I'm not saying you can't be here. But I'm saying
Oh, you just said I couldn't be here.
No, I said for your safety.
You said I couldn't be here.
For your
Okay.
safety.
Okay, for my safety what? You said I got a need for you not to be standing there. Okay, what did I just say? Are you ordering me? Oh, okay, you said I need you not to stand here. Okay. Well, when you say I need you to move, that's like an order. I want you to move. Okay.
For your safety.
Okay. Well, thank you for the request, but I'm fine.
Did you still want that business card?
Huh?
Did you still want that business card?
No, I don't need it. Yep. Yeah, I'm good. Because as long as you don't order me off the bridge, because I've already been told by all of your people, all the state troopers, I can be here.
When did they tell you? When was this?
Just now. I mean, I've been here tonight.
I mean, this isn't even my business, so that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. So you just took it upon yourself to tell me to leave.
Can I get your ID so I know who
No.
to talk to?
Nope.
You got my information.
Nope. No. Am I under arrest?
By no means.
Okay, then am I required to give you my ID? If you ask for it, I'm required to give it to you? Bullshit. Bullshit. No. I just asked, do I have to give it to you? Am I legally required to give it to you? And you said, if I ask for it, yeah, I got to give it to you. And I said, bullshit, I don't have to give it to you. No? Nope. You can call me good citizen. Okay, I'm a good citizen. I'm following the law. Am I not?
You're not breaking it.
Huh?
You're not disobeying it. We'll say that.
Okay, okay. Why do you need my date of birth?
I'm not talking to you. You know who you're talking to.
Do you need? Why do you have to know who you're talking to? Yeah. Are you legally bound to find out who I am?
I'm having a consensual encounter with you.
Yeah, and in a consensual encounter, I do not have to identify myself. Thank you very much. I learned that. I learned.
Disregard.
Thank you for disregarding that. You're just trying to figure out how to ID me, right? That was the next step. That was the next step to try to figure out how to ID. We was asked for a concealed weapons permit. But then, there you go. Thank you. Just back down. Why do you keep pushing it? Trying to get my ID. Why do you need to know who you're talking to?
Because I'm talking to you.
I said you can refer to me as Mr. Good Citizen.
Mr. Good Citizen, you have the date of birth.
Why do you need my date of birth?
I'm talking to you.
Am I required to give that to you? Okay, thank you. I'm just going to quit talking anymore.
Please be careful.
Huh?
Penrose.
Is that Penrose?
Yeah. They're bringing 2 units.
Yo, so they just called the cops on us and trespassed us while we were asking for things. Hey, I'm hanging out in the shade. They can come over here. Yeah, so these guys just trespassed us. From Mesa City Plaza, you guys. They have a sign that says customers only and that you have to sign in, and then he called the police because I went past that sign. Stupid. There's a bunch of cops showing up right now. You guys, let's get some numbers up and share this footage right now. I don't know if they're gonna come over here and try and do some illegal. Oh, I haven't broken any laws, so. Hey, I'm live at Mesa City Plaza right now, and they just called a whole bunch of cops like we're doing something wrong. So they just trespassed me under threat of arrest from Mesa City Plaza right now, public property. If you could log in and share my live stream on my other channel, please, that would be appreciated. Yeah. All right, and then watch it and get some numbers up. They're putting gloves on like they're gonna come over here and arrest me or something, so. Yeah. I don't know what the f they're planning right now. I didn't do anything, so. I didn't do anything illegal, so. Yeah, I'm standing on the sidewalk right now. I don't know. Yeah, we all were. All right, I love you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I know. Oh, here they come. Let's see what they do. See, if they arrest me, I'm gonna come over here with these guys. Smash the like button and share it around. They got 4 cops coming to talk to us. What does that tell you?
You the sergeant in charge?
That's the lieutenant over there.
Oh, there's a lieutenant here too?
Yeah. So we didn't do anything illegal.
You're going to jail for trespassing.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead and give me your camera. Are you kidding me?
So check that out, guys. So they're putting him under arrest for trespassing on public property.
Hey, you have that paper in your pocket that shows that you are here for official business.
Yeah.
With the city website on it.
You guys just seen
name and badge number? So you know you have to do something legal to get trespassed from public property, right, Lieutenant? He was never asked to leave.
There's no point. He went where he's not supposed to. It was properly marked.
It said to check in, and there's no ARS backing that up.
That's right for your misunderstanding.
Okay. And your name and badge number? What's that?
I'm not having any contact with you, my friend.
You're not here to have any contact with me? Okay, but Rule 72 of your policy code of conduct says you're to identify to any member of the public when asked in writing. So you got a business card? Oh, so you're gonna violate your own code of conduct, which is another violation of your code of conduct. You want to see it? I have a hard copy if you want.
If you want to.
So as you guys can see, corruption goes all the way up to the top with these guys. So yeah, Jay, they are. He won't identify or anything, so. So E. Martin, he's a lieutenant. So you guys seen what you're seeing, call Mesa PD, let them know how their lieutenants are acting out here, trespassing people from public property, no crimes being committed. That's cute. He never asked you to leave, so. And then when Officer Brown here showed up, we did leave. So. Smile. You guys don't like your qualified immunity, do you?
I just wanted to tell you, Officer Brown, I mean, you're taking money out of my kids' mouths.
Sorry.
Or you're taking food out of my kids' mouths.
Like I said, we believe right now that this is drug proceeds, illicit currency.
Well, I'm going to prove to you that it's not.
Perfect.
That clip shows a retired U.S. Marine being robbed of his life savings on the side of a highway. He was not arrested for, charged with, or convicted of any crime. He wasn't even ticketed. This is a rare glimpse into an abuse of power that thousands of innocent Americans experience each year. Through a public records request, the Institute for Justice was able to acquire body and dash cam footage of an entire roadside seizure, from the initial traffic stop to the seized money being deposited at the bank. This is the most complete footage we have ever seen. On February 19, 2021, our client Stephen Lara was pulled over outside of Reno by the Nevada Highway Patrol. He was driving to visit his daughters in a small California town just west of Reno.
The driver of this vehicle was following that red and blue semi-truck too closely, less than a second following distance. Also driving under the speed limit, which is really odd. Stop them up here unless they were a little bit safer, wider to talk to them. Make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, you know, initially I thought I was getting pulled over because maybe I had expired tags. I had a rental car. Unfortunately, I had some car trouble, and that was necessary to get a rental car for a short duration for that weekend.
I'm doing great. Hey, the reason I'm stopping you, we have a special enforcement campaign going on. We're trying to educate drivers about violations they may not realize they're committing, but we're seeing a big increase in crashes out here. First, applaud you on your driving. You drive great. You're driving really slow. It appears that you're trying to drive safely under the speed limit. I appreciate that. I just want to talk about your following distance, especially around commercial vehicles.
The Highway Patrol officer seems friendly and reasonable at first, even complimenting Stephen's driving. He orders Stephen to exit his vehicle and starts asking him a series of questions unrelated to why he was pulled over. Police often ask questions like this to see if a suspect's story lines up.
You a fighter?
Am I a fighter?
Yeah, you got a tap-out shirt on.
Well, I've got a lot of training. I'm a retired Marine.
What do your daughters do, man? Ever been in trouble with law enforcement before? When did you leave? Where did you leave? What part of Texas are you thinking of buying a house in? What were you doing for work up there?
The officer then explains the real reason he pulled Stephen over.
Hey, while I'm working on this, let me ask you something, man. This is going to sound kind of weird. Part of my job out here is I do what's called highway interdiction. I look for people that are smuggling contraband through our state, across the country, weapons, humans, drugs, illicit currency, things like that. Anything in the vehicle I should be aware of? Okay. No firearms? No explosives? Okay. Are there any drugs in the vehicle? Cocaine?
I don't do drugs.
Yeah, I gotta ask all these silly questions, right? Okay. Any large amounts of United States currency in the vehicle? Okay. What's a large amount of U.S. currency to you? Okay. So there's over 10,000 in there? Okay. How much money you got in there? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Would you give me permission to search your vehicle today? That's okay with you? Okay, perfect.
Although it's Stephen's right to refuse, he gives the officer permission to search his car.
I didn't want to come across as being non-cooperative or combative, so I did what I felt was right, and I was very honest, very forthcoming. I was also very respectful, and I just wanted to make their job as easy as possible so that I could be on my way to spend time with my children.
Hey Shane, how are you? Good. Hey, can you head out to a traffic stop? Or are you busy on that other stuff going on today? So far I'm still searching a car, but a big bundle of money says probably at least 100,000.
That interaction shows what's at the heart of the officer's interest in Stephen. He knows that even though Stephen did nothing wrong, the DEA will adopt the seizure of his cash and return a portion of the money to the Highway Patrol for the favor of giving them the case. Here's how an adoption works. When state or local police seize cash, cars, or other property, federal law enforcement takes over the forfeiture. The federal agency does all the work and kicks back up to 80% of the proceeds to the state agency that seized the property. In Stephen's case, that would mean the DEA would take control of the cash and seek to forfeit it through federal law, ignoring the important limitations that Nevada law places on seizures and forfeitures. In 2019 alone, federal agencies made $334 million in equitable sharing payments to state and local law enforcement agencies. In this case, the Nevada Highway Patrol stands to gain nearly $70,000 by taking Stephen's money.
I think you're a good guy.
I'm a good guy.
So how much cash is that?
About 100 grand.
100 grand. Okay. So, as you know, right? I'm a vet. He's a vet. You're a vet. It's not illegal to carry currency, have currency. It does, though, make us ask some questions on why someone has 100,000. I can understand why you don't trust banks, especially in this day and age right now.
Stephen keeps his savings in cash. Maybe that's uncommon, but as the officer acknowledges, it's not illegal.
I have nothing to hide from you.
I appreciate that. Give me a few seconds. Can I make a couple phone calls, right?
The officer first calls his superior. He interrupts that call to speak again with the DEA agent.
Okay, I'm waiting to hear back from Shane to see if he comes out here. This is it's a strange one, but not a strange one. Consented to a search, said there's money up there. We located what he says is $100,000. It's in a Ziploc sandwich baggie. There's also, I haven't gone into it a bunch, I'm waiting to hear back from Shane, but there's a bunch of bank receipts and stuff in there as well to show the currency. This might be Shane, hold on 1 second. Hey, this is Shane, we'll play with that.
Around 20 minutes later, the officer's superior, a highway patrol sergeant, is recorded on his body cam chatting with the same DEA agent who apologizes for not being able to make it.
No issues. It's too easy to do an adoption. You know, we contacted you, so I think everything's going to be okay. And I'll text you the money count after we get it. It'll probably be a couple hours.
Remember, there's still no probable cause to seize Stephen's money. All the officers have is a large amount of cash, and cash is not a crime. But the sergeant isn't giving up.
So why the distrust for the banking system?
I just don't trust them. Yeah. That's just my reasoning. It's my personal thing.
Oh, I'm not trying to convince you one or the other. It's just it's not usual.
After questioning Stephen, the sergeant speaks privately with the officer who pulled him over.
What are your thoughts, Chris?
I'm kind of leaning more towards it's odd, but
it's odd, but it's not packaged like normal.
No, and he's answering the questions. There's receipts here, and
I would like to put the dog on the currency, man.
Okay.
The two officers agree that Stephen has been forthcoming and has years' worth of bank receipts showing that he has withdrawn his savings from his bank accounts. But the sergeant orders the junior officer to put the dog on the currency. The sergeant puts Stephen's money in an open Ziploc bag and throws the open package to the ground on the side of the road, less than 40 yards from Stephen's car.
Positive alert.
We'll go forward with it.
Okay.
This positive alert appears to have given the sergeant what he thinks he needs to take Stephen's life savings. Remember, both officers have planned all along to hand the money to the DEA. They are looking for a legal justification. But numerous studies have shown anywhere between 67 and 100% of U.S. currency has trace amounts of drugs. For that reason, a dog alert to currency on its own does not show the currency was used in an illegal drug transaction.
What we're going to do, I believe there's drug proceeds, dog alerted to it.
Drug proceeds?
Yeah, it's very common, sir. We get people that are trafficking large quantities of marijuana from Northern California to all states east, even from Reno.
Sir, I can tell you right now, there's...
I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, okay? We're going to seize it today, but that doesn't mean we're the final judgment on it. It's going to go through the DEA, okay? So the DEA will contact you, and the DEA will provide you with a means to fight it. You're going to have to provide your pay stubs. You're going to have to provide your other receipts and stuff like that, okay?
Stephen now has nothing. He had to convince his brother to wire him $1,000 to continue his trip to see his daughters.
Just want to let you know, I know you're just doing your job. That money I worked really hard for. Money that I have in my jacket is only a few dollars. I have money to pay for my kids, bills. hotel, we're able to get that car back to Texas. So, I know you're just doing your job. Probably going to be stuck here unless somebody sends me some money. Okay. No way I'm providing for my children this time. Get back to Texas.
After nearly an hour and a half on the side of a highway, Stephen was given a receipt for U.S. currency with a number to call the DEA agent.
This is all I get here?
That's what you get, yes, sir. You're going to get noticed in the mail as well at that address, okay?
I find it even more so concerning that if this could happen to me as a combat veteran who served overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan, this could happen to anybody.
After 6 months without his nearly $87,000, Stephen sued the DEA in federal court to get it back. Only then, after the Institute for Justice filed a lawsuit on his behalf and the Washington Post called the agency for a comment, did they agree to return Stephen's cash. Stephen may have gotten back his money, but his case goes on. Stephen and the Institute for Justice are also suing the Nevada Highway Patrol in state court to make sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else. Stephen's situation isn't unique, but he is one of the lucky ones. He will get his money back. Most victims of forfeiture don't have a public interest law firm like IJ to take their case. And if they cannot afford an attorney and cannot figure out how to navigate convoluted forfeiture processes on their own, the government walks away with their property without ever having to prove any crime. This highway robbery must end. It is time to abolish civil forfeiture.
And there you have it. A lot of great examples on why you should know your rights and how to operate when you know your rights when you're dealing with the police. Let's make sure our rights are protected, but it's going to take all of us. And again, if you want to see my coverage of these videos, the links are down below. Make sure you know your rights. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.